You're not stuck because you're bad at coding. You're stuck because no one really told you what actually matters in this industry. Most developers spend years learning things but don't really move forward. And by the time they realize it, they feel like they've wasted a lot of time. So let's just simplify this. One thing you need to understand early is you don't need to know everything. A lot of people think being a good developer means learning more and more. New languages, new frameworks, new tools. But that's not what makes you good. What actually matters is whether you can figure things out. Can you take a problem, break it down, and find a way to solve it? Because that's what you'll be doing every single day. And once that clicks, the way you learn should change. Most people just keep learning randomly. They jump from one thing to another because it looks important or trending. But if you don't know why you're learning something, it's very hard to tell if you're actually improving. So instead of asking, "What should I learn next?" ask yourself what you're trying to achieve. That alone clears up a lot. And even when people have some direction, they still get stuck. They keep preparing, but they don't start. They wait until they feel ready. But that moment doesn't really come. There's always something you don't know. The difference is, some people just start anyway and figure things out as they go, while others keep waiting and stay in the same place. That's why building matters so much. You can watch tutorials for hours and feel like you're learning, but until you try to build something on your own, it doesn't fully click. Because when you build, things break. You get stuck. You don't know what to do. And that's exactly where you start improving. And once you start building, you'll notice something else. A lot of people try to make everything perfect. They want clean code, best practices, the right way from day one. But in reality, that slows you down. Most of the time, you just need something that works. You can improve it later. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares how perfect your code is. They care if it works. Does it solve the problem? That's it. In real projects, deadlines, constraints, and business needs matter more than ideal solutions. Learning to balance quality and delivery is a big part of becoming a good developer. And this is where your mindset starts shifting. You stop thinking like someone who writes code and start thinking like someone who solves problems. Because tools, languages, frameworks, all of that will keep changing. But your ability to think through problems is what actually matters. That's also why some developers stand out. Not because they know more, but because they can get things done. Even in messy situations, unclear requirements, or tight deadlines, they still find a way to deliver. At the same time, you need to be careful about something. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're improving. You can spend hours coding every day and still feel stuck. Because effort alone is not enough. You need direction, feedback, and reflection to actually grow. And one thing that speeds this up a lot is learning from others. Doing everything alone is slow. When you're around people who are better than you, or you have someone guiding you, you start noticing gaps you didn't even